All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is one. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time, and certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. All right, so another big fight has arrived for this outstanding boxer, and certainly we could talk about other parts of his game, but I know you like to lead the dance when it comes to his hands because they are sharp.
Yeah, Johnny, when he's most comfortable, when he's having his most success, it's whenever he's comfortable in the boxing realm. When he can fight behind that beautiful jab, set up the 1-2, set up the jab, right hand, and also those body shots. You see him turn and pivot and dig right up under the elbow with those body shots that can really put his opponent down. So while he may not like to be called a boxer, he wants to be called mixed martial artist, being a boxer is what's allowed him to be where he is today.
And you know what? When Bruce Buffer announces him here in a few minutes, he'll call you mixed martial artist, but we'd like to see the hands here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Steve Astro Boy Osag. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean is our referee tonight. All right, round one is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Doo-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round one. We'll see how it goes for Doo-Ho Choi here tonight. Left hook counter.
Nice land. Great punch.
Beautiful technique to land the overhand.
Another big shot to the head.
Leg kick. Man, not sure if there was a gentleman's agreement for no feeling out there, getting after it right out of the chute.
No feeling out process. These guys are here to end this fight quickly.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive. Osag's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Osag getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Open up that guard, open up the guard. Get the one knee. Press the knee down, press the knee down.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Oh, another brutal jab. If you like boxing and you appreciate the sweet science, his jab is as good as it gets.
Yeah, he's the best pure boxer in MMA. He's one of those guys that if he needed to go into a boxing arena, he could still be competitive. And it all starts behind that beautiful jab.
Able to land a looping right.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Steve Ursa.
Another good stick to the head.
Back to the jab now, no good. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Fight champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
But he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
90 seconds to go in our opening round.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
45. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. Ooh, big shot lands.
Final seconds. Collar tie. Round two next.
Stop!
Listen, take a deep breath and relax, okay? That was a good round. You won that round, but I need you to stay more active on the ground, okay?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
Ooh, what a punch.
Countering with a jab here. Nice block by the Korean Superboy.
Can't take many of those. Better check.
Lands with a knee. Nice counter with the hook shot there by Choi. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good. This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. He's got to start throwing now.
While doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here, nice job by Steve Ursa. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding.
Changing the position. You've got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
3 minutes now to go in this one. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there.
Now he's going full mount. Yep, got to be very careful there. Massive shot from the top.
Well, he's got his back now.
In the half guard.
Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Ursa's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now. Now under a minute to go in the second round. Fighters are inverted now on the ground. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ursa. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad. Good round.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Third round underway. All All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Flipped with a left-hand counter. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Big inside kick. Nice left punch by this guy.
First leg strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Choi's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, single collar tie here. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Push kick there to the body. Urseg's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Yep, that guillotine's deep. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
You know, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see him worsening. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
And he's back up. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Pretty significantly well to the left side.
Let your hands go.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Short time now in the round. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish. Another hurt. He's hurt bad. Oh, my goodness. He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Urseg's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh, nice body shot. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Choi's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. opponent not having it. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Deep breath and relax.
All right, so that round is in the books. Urseg's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken. A lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth. But the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Choi gets hit with that stiff jab there. Urseg's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds. Oh, beautiful shot there with the hook. I'm not sure his opponent saw that one coming.
His opponent is taking straight punch. He's hooking right around the guard to land and land efficiently. Great punch.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do. Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. Big shot lands for both guys.
Urseg's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Nice 1-2 there. Blocks that kick to the body. Just over 3 minutes to go. And now the jab gets through. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round 1, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great. Oh! Hurt again.
It's a big knee. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
He's going to guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though.
Oh, he's out! Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Good work from the top here by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Choi's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
There will be no yellow flag for targeting. This ain't football. In fighting, it's all fair, and it's getting worse.
Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Well, it's one thing to have...
There it is again. Look at that. Oh, nice kick. Oh!
Oh, big left hook there. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Urseg's really taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? They might even call in the ringside physician.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Final seconds here. Urseg's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Well, I'm not sure his nose is broken, but that is a nasty cut on the bridge of his nose. He heads back to the stool, and we'll see if the cut man can keep him in this fight. All right, that will do it for the round. Urseg's corner, yes, definitely concern on their faces about that nose. Perhaps it was broken in that last round. Got to figure that's going to give him fits the rest of the way. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Urseg's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Beautiful combination.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Barely. Oh, he hurt him again!
Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Nice jab there by Choi. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Another knockdown! Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they've both shown heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Lands with the ground and pound. Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he's playing the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
All right, well, he's... with a huge win tonight.
I mean, wow.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Doo-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he can take it. But